Cormac McCarthy, a renowned American novelist, has passed away at the age of 89 from natural causes in his home in Santa Fe, New Mexico. His publisher confirmed the news in a statement. McCarthy was a great contributor to American literature, with his most famous work, The Road, receiving the Pulitzer Prize in 2007. His writing was often centered on male characters with a Southwestern vibe, utilizing both harsh and lyrical language in his works. J.T. Barbarese, a professor of English and writing at Rutgers University, praises McCarthy as our greatest stylist, with a focus on the origins of evil and history in McCarthy's prose. McCarthy's novel Blood Meridian depicts a young man from Tennessee who ends up in San Antonio, joining a renegade ex-Confederate captain on a mission to invade northern Mexico for white America. The book's opening scene is barbaric, but at the same time, poetic. McCarthy was born in Rhode Island and grew up in the South. His father worked as a lawyer for the Tennessee Valley Authority, while he altered his name from Charles to Cormac to avoid any confusion with Charlie McCarthy, the famous ventriloquist dummy. He published his first book, The Orchard Keeper, in 1965, but McCarthy became critically acclaimed after writing Blood Meridian in 1985, with the coming-of-age novel All the Pretty Horses in 1992. McCarthy won the National Book Award and achieved considerable fame. Later, No Country for Old Men, originally a screenplay, grew into a successful novel and earned McCarthy accolades as a giant among Western writers. The movie adaptation of the novel won 4 Academy Awards, including Best Picture, in 2008. McCarthy was an intensely private person who avoided the limelight and interviews as much as possible. Only Oprah received an exception to interview him in 2007, which led to her asking why he was so adamant about avoiding the spotlight. McCarthy shared that he did not believe that it was good for your head to be famous. Instead, he preferred to write. And he talked about how he was inspired for The Road when he and his son were staying in an old hotel in El Paso one evening. The pair were looking out the window when McCarthy saw fires up on the hill, and he was reminded of his little boy. McCarthy then penned a few pages about a man and his son and finished. 4 years later, he woke up in Ireland and realized it was not just a few pages, but a whole book.